This is CBI's 26th year in helping individuals with complex support needs. To date, we have supported over 10,000 people in improving their quality of life worldwide. The lifestyle development process was developed by our director, Paul Millette, and his associates. It was one of the first published person-centered lifestyle planning processes that combined person-centered planning and positive behavior support. Over 25 years later, LDP is still improving the quality of life for people with developmental disabilities and people who use challenging behavior. We use this in all areas of our work, including PBS, customized employment, and self-determination. Let's take a look at how CBI has innovated many services we provide to British Columbians. There has always been a great deal of demand for our services. Unfortunately, this often led to lengthy waiting lists. CBI, as well as our contract partners, wanted to find a way to support people who were waiting for our services. Additionally, service providers regularly requested service from CBI after our initial involvement was finished. It would seem that turnover in direct care providers lead to support plans going by the wayside. To address this problem, CBI developed a new consultation model to increase capacity within families and service providers to both reduce the need for professional behavior support and to increase the number of people who were receiving behavior support. CBI calls this model of consultation capacity training. Through this approach, families, schools, and service providers can access our information, resources, as well as our whole process online. It makes learning much more flexible as we are now able to support a variety of learning styles. Capacity for learning is also increased because now entire teams can access information they require at any time. Let's take a look at what this process looks like. CBI uses an online learning management system, LMS. Team members are registered to access modules on our system. It is a very user-friendly system with lessons or modules running just like YouTube videos, where users can control the speed of their presentation to suit their learning style. Through simple navigational controls, users can come back to previously viewed lessons, download necessary forms, and participate in online discussions. Now let's see how our training is organized to get the right information to the right team members. Typically, our positive behavior support capacity training is delivered in 3 phases. Phase 1 is an approximately 20-hour curriculum that covers a detailed introduction to PBS, how to complete a personal profile, and an FBA for a focus person, and then complete a behavior support plan designed to make a challenging behavior inefficient, ineffective, and irrelevant. We offer a great deal of flexibility in the presentation format. Typically, a consultant will lead the group through the curriculum. Working with schools and service providers, we discovered that train the trainer model to build an internal PBS team to be the most successful. It allows the students to set the self-directed pace of learning while ensuring the fidelity of implementation by our consultants. Phase 2 is an approximately 6-hour, 2-module curriculum that introduces users to the key points of PBS and the purpose and process of FBA, Functional Behavior Assessment. The second session introduces users to the lifestyle development process, scheduling, and choice making. This phase is appropriate for behavior interventionists, educational assistants, and direct care providers. Usually one of the trainers who has completed Phase 1 with CBI support leads participants through this portion of the curriculum. Phase 3 introduces PBS teams to higher-level behavior support strategies, such as instructional supports, self-regulation, video modeling, and cognitive behavior therapy. This phase is appropriate for schools and service providers' PBS teams after they have mastered the teaching of Phase 2.
Let's hear what our agency partners have to say about CBI's capacity training.
My name is Kevin Lusignan. I'm the Executive Director of the Community Venture Society. We're located in Port Moody and we serve children and adults with developmental disabilities. Capacity building project has helped us to help our staff to learn over time. In each time that a person that we serve has a challenging behavior, our staff, they now know to come to us and say, hey, what should we do? And we say to them, well, you should go through the modules. And if you do that, then you're going to come up with a personal profile that we can check against the day-week schedule to make sure that a person is experiencing the maximum quality of life. And in doing this over many iterations, we've found that our staff, they've learned the basics with respect to positive behavior supports. So the organization itself has actually grown in capacity. And as a result, we've seen people who have come onto what we call our PBS list, and after spending a period of time with interventions that staff and CBI have come up with, we've seen their quality of life get better. We've seen their behaviors drop off, and so that we're in a position where we're basically just monitoring the situation and making sure that the interventions that have been co-designed by our staff and CBI are being implemented with fidelity. So we're seeing staff have better days. We're seeing the people we serve have better days, and it's changed our organization for the better. So what makes this capacity building project much more efficient over the traditional model? It's a much more efficient use of consultants' time, and we still arrive at the same outcome anyway. So in that respect, for funders, it's just simply cheaper. For our organization, it's simply better because our staff are learning. And that's important. It's important because when they arrive at a multi-element support plan, our staff have a hand in that plan all the way, every step along the way. And we know that when people have a hand in the plan, they're more likely to execute it than if it was just a consultant saying, here's the plan, implement it. So we're seeing better outcomes in terms of the implementation because our staff better understand why they're doing what they're doing.
Over the years, CBI has supported hundreds of families, dozens of schools and service providers to complete our 20-hour curriculum. Among others, some of the typical outcomes reported by the participants include decreases in challenging behaviors, increases in quality of life, decreased sick days taken by the staff, decreased time off work due to injury, and increased staff retention. In summary, CBI has developed a highly effective consultation model that benefits the individuals CLBC serves and is cost-effective for CLBC. We would be pleased to meet with you to discuss how we might address the needs and pressures CLBC faces. For more information about our positive behavior support, please contact us via our webpage at cbiconsultants.com or call us at 604-320-1960.